everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is doing well. If you are in the UK, oh my god, this heat wave is killing us. It is way too hot. Anyway, today I'm going to recreate Amma McBrown and Papa She's recipe. I don't know if you watched that episode, but if you did, Papa She, who used to sing Koyonso, Koyonso, I don't know if you remember, or Atadre Pape Tubu Pape Watreli. Hey, but now we have to call him Evangelist Papa She. Okay, don't call him Papa She, call him Evangelist Papa She. He's taking another direction. So Evangelist Papa She made a very nice supeku oil rice or awangmo. What is supeku? Supeku is another type of salted fish that we eat in Ghana. But don't worry, if you can't find supeku, you can always use Kobe and the recipe will work out perfectly. So this is my recreation, so I changed a few things. She also added delayed sardines. Oh my god, I can't get any delayed sardines here. I bought my own sardines, but at the end I didn't really use it because I think it was enough with the supeku. But if you want to add the sardines, please go ahead. So I'll start differently than them. I'll start with the pepper and then I'll carry on with the supeku and momo. So if you are interested, please keep on watching. Leave me comments, suggestions. If you want me to recreate other recipes of Amma McBrown's guests, I'm always happy to do that. So let's get started. Bye. Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. So this is the supeku oil rice or anwamo that I recreated from Amma McBrown's kitchen. She received Evangelist Papa She as a guest and he decided to make this recipe. I really enjoyed watching that episode, so if you haven't watched it yet, go have a look. And I decided to recreate it my own style, so I didn't copy everything from her show. If you are interested, please keep on watching and I'll see you next time. Let's get started. So to make supeku anwamo or oil rice, you definitely need some supeku. If you've never heard of it, this is the one I'm showing you here. But if you can't find it, you can replace it with Kobe, which is also a salted fish. You definitely need some rice, and I have got here about 11 cups, but it's small cups. I'm gonna use 3 medium-sized onions and 1 Scotch bonnet pepper. If you can get the real Ghanaian onions, you know, the red ones, it's even better. So I'm going to use 4 eggs. I'm just going to fry them. Evangelist Papa She also used avocados, so I'm going to use 2 this time. He also used fresh tomatoes for his tomato pepper sauce, and I'm going to use 4 small. And you also need some salt to taste. I'm also going to add 1 tablespoon of crayfish powder to give more taste to my pepper. So now I'm going to start with the pepper. I'm going to slice half an onion. If you want to use more onions, please go ahead, but I think this should be fine for at least maybe 2 people. So slice 2 onions in your asanka. Next, add in 1 Scotch bonnet pepper. Add in a little bit of salt for now and start to grind it. If you do not have any asanka, please do it in your blender. Next, I'm going to add my tomatoes. So these are the 4 small tomatoes I showed you in the beginning, and I'm going to grind it. So this is a very local tomato pepper sauce. And now, last but not least, I'm going to add my teaspoon of crayfish powder, or even prawn powder is fine. So grind it, and I'm gonna keep my pepper for later on because I still have to cook my rice, fry my egg, do my avocado salad. So just keep it in a container and put it in the fridge. So this is what I'm showing you here. It's just a little plastic container. So now on to our supeku. So if you look at the video, he cut the supeku in really small pieces, and this is exactly what I'm gonna do now. So cut the supeku or Kobe in small pieces. Next, make sure you add enough oil into a pan. This is oil rice, so you do need a lot of oil. And when the oil is hot, you can add in the Supercool or even your Kobe. I'm also adding the head because I need more flavor, but I'm not going to keep it in there. I'm going to remove it, but it will give my rice a lot more flavor. You can do that also. Alright, so it has been there for about 3 to 4 minutes and I'm going to remove it. Now add in 1.5 sliced onion, give it a good stir and let it saute for about 3 to 4 minutes until the onions become a bit tender. You can now add the rice. I'm using basmati rice. And I also want to show you the type of cup I'm using. So this is the one I'm using. It is a very small cup. So I added 11 cups of this. Now give it a good stir and let the rice fry for about 2 to 3 minutes. You can now add some water. So in this recipe I added about 1 liter 400 of water, but you can add more if you want the rice to be more mushy. Give it a stir and add in some salt. Well, the Supercool is already salted, but when I tasted it, I still needed to add a bit more salt. So feel free to add it or not. Now cover it and let it cook for about 10 minutes for now. Alright friends, so my rice has been cooking for about 10 minutes and I'm just giving it a stir to prevent it from burning. And this is a little close-up for you to see how good this rice looks. And now I am going to cover it with some foil paper and it will cook faster and my rice will be so nice when it's ready. So cover it, don't forget to put the lid on and let it cook for a further 10 to 15 minutes on a medium heat. Alright friends, now my rice is ready and look at this, look at how fluffy it is and it smells awesome in my kitchen. The Supercool is a wonderful salted fish. Now I'm going to show you how they made the crispy onion. What you have to do is that you have to remove the stem from the onion and cut it into two. Now make sure you slice the onion very finely. That part is very important because it will make it crispy. And another important thing is that you have to separate the onion. And I'm going to show it to you here. This is my separate onion. I have here 1.5 onion. Next, you have to pour some oil on a pan and let it heat up. When the oil is hot, deep fry the onion. One thing I also have to say is that it will take you about 20 to 30 minutes to have your onions crispy and brown and caramelized. It takes a bit of time, but it is just awesome. Authentic Anwamu is eaten with crispy brown onions. I also add a bit of salt for a better taste, but you don't have to do it. So here my crispy onion is ready and I'm going to take it out from the oil and let the oil drain in kitchen paper. Next, you need to fry your eggs. So I'm just adding some sliced onion. If you check on the video, Papa She or Evangelist Papa She added some tomatoes, but I'm not a fan of tomatoes in fried eggs. So add some salt to taste, mix it and make sure you add some oil into your frying pan and let it heat. Now my oil is hot enough and I'm going to fry my eggs. I'm going to fry it the Ghanaian way, ankasa ankasa. So this is it. Now I'm going to turn my egg over. I'm going to leave it for another 2 to 3 minutes. I don't really like when my fried egg is very brown. So I'm going to serve my food on a silver tray. So here I have about 2 big tablespoons of oil rice or anwamu, and then I'm going to decorate it on top with some Supercool pieces and add my avocado salad. I do have my recipe for that. I'm gonna give you the link. And if you see on Amma Brown's video, she didn't do anything with the avocado. They just cut it and add it, but I didn't do it like that. So then add the fried egg, and don't forget your crispy onions. It is very important. If you eat angwamo without your crispy onions, you've not eaten anything. And then add some homemade tomato pepper sauce, and that's it. You are going to enjoy this meal. One more thing, I didn't add any sardines to mine because, as I said, it was a bit too much. It was enough with all this, with the super cool and the eggs. But if you want to add the sardines, please go ahead and do it. I really hope you enjoyed watching this video. I really had fun recreating it. I'm a big fan of Nanama McBrown's. We have the same name, Nanama and Nanama. And that's it. So thank you very much for watching my video. Don't forget to give me thumbs up, likes, and share my videos. God bless you all, and see you next time. Bye bye.